let's just jump right into it since I still don't have a capture card, and I'm not doing this proper uh, um, on the computer. But happy Friday, everybody! We made it. Another week down. And I actually took a day off this week, and it was a pretty lazy day today. Well, not lazy, but I mean, actually, no. It was no less busy today than any other day. I was even answering emails like up to the very end, but anyways, no. Uh, had a staunch reminder that life is short. So I was running an errand and I saw a car crash. I mean, I saw the results of a car crash. Um, looks like there was a motorcycle and there was like a bunch of cops, like so many cops that they actually closed down college, like South College, where it's like turning into other things when it's going down to Loveland. But like, yeah, they like closed the whole lane, had to direct traffic around, and it's just. I saw a couple motorcycles because I ended up like cutting back too soon because I had to do a detour and then came back and then like so I saw it and it was just kind of weird. We had to use like a frontage road for a bit because like we came back too early. There was already like construction, so like you can't go east and west on Trilby and College. Like the intersection is blocked off, and actually you can't even take a right turn there. And they tore down the Spa World building that's been there for years because I used to live in that area. I'd see that spa building all the time, and I'd go get my smokes over at that gas station there off of Trilby and College. So, um, anyways, and I had a buddy that sorry, the whole point of that is I had a buddy that died on a motorcycle, and I don't know what the whole story was. I think like there was no other cars or anything. He was just going really fast and lost control or something, and I don't know. And it's part of why I don't let myself ride a motorcycle. Like, not trying to be tough or anything, but like, I just know I might do something stupid like that. And actually, I had a friend. He legit tried to give me his motorcycle, not sell me, give me a motorcycle. And so first off, you're like, wait, why? Is it like, you know, why? Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. And he told me, he's like, it scares me, man. I don't like it. Like, I thought I'd like it. I drive way too fast on it, and I don't trust myself with it. And I figured, maybe someone else can actually get some enjoyment out of it, but it's just not for me. And you know, and I think he even said something to the tune of, if he didn't say it, I knew that he was thinking it because like it's just like I know this guy and like we've been friends for a long time. It got kind of weird there for a bit, but like I don't know. It was. Anyways, we can get into that later. But basically, he knew that he was basically handing me a death threat too, or a death trap of like because it was a crotch rocket, it was a ninja or whatever, um, a very fast motorcycle. So, oops, and actually, I want to make sure that I get into a party. So I do not want to be talking to random people like I'm streaming. So, but I am grabbing camos on Zombies, and Zombies has a Halloween update. So I actually did a stream on YouTube the other day just to try to see kind of how that's going. Oh, let's see. And I had to use a light machine gun for, which I didn't realize. So I'm doing the skateboard, which, where are we at with that? Almost done, actually. Dang. I got pretty far. But then we got to do using a field upgrade. What's a field upgrade? Uh, so, okay, I think I understand what's going on. A field upgrade, I'm going to guess, is like anytime you pack a punch it or use that machine to add shock damage to it or whatever. And so I just need to make sure that, which that's already kind of scary because I really don't like going to that machine when I have any zombies left, let alone like what this is going to need is you're going to need a whole pack of zombies to get 100 kills shortly after. Like that's going to be a few. And that's just if that's what it is. And I wonder what other field upgrades could be. Like, um, I mean, there's traps, there's guns you can buy off the wall, but like really field upgrade, the only times you can upgrade are that thing. I don't know. We'll see. And the other thing is 300 eliminations. I mean, worst case, I'll just look it up. We live in the age of information. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. With the skateboard, well, it's pack-a-punch. Oh, well, this will be easy. Like, I mean, but then I don't know if, like, the double pack-a-punch works. So that narrows the window potentially. Um, oh, that looks sick. Definitely doesn't look feasible because the wheels would be bumpy as all get out. Like, or maybe that's how they get the grip. And I have ridden a longboard in the snow, and I snowboard too. I mean, I haven't for years, but like at this time, I was longboarding early in the morning because I had to work at a Subway across town in Foco. I didn't have my car, so I had to like, yeah, longboard in the winter to go open up Subways. So, in fact, I wasn't a manager per se, but I was an assistant manager with keys to 3 stores. I have to think about it. Like I had 2 main stores, and I'd open for them, but then I was an assistant manager, and I never really took the initiative to become a manager because I was trying to only do it as a summer or as a college job. Um, Sorry, this just got way into TMI, but I worked for Subway for freaking like 5 years. So let's go back to this gun because I was close to finishing this one off. No, it was farther away. This is the one I was working on. So basically, I'm trying to get 30, yeah, 30 weapons. Or wait, no. Unlock Opal Camo on 33 weapons. Because I remember talking about that with someone. Because, like, it's 33, not 30. This one threw me off because it's 30, but that's special zombie eliminations. And that's to get the Opal. But you need to have 33 opals to get to this level, which is Afterlife. Which, I like this. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it is cool. I don't know. I just feel like the drawings... there's another... Ooh, Perfect Darkhead kind of stuff like that, where they would, like, draw runes and, like, symbols, satanic stuff. And anyways, all of that blue looks really good. Like... I used to be into paintball, and like we would have like guns like some people have cars like lowriders and stuff. Our guns would have like accents and like all this like cool like metal and like hoppers. I mean, not all of ours. I got like a cheapo, but like yeah. And then this, this is the goal. That's trippy as all get out. So, anyways, let's get into it. Oh, and I changed this as kind of a joke, but let's actually change this to. I mean, I love football. I loved playing it, and I want to coach it one day. But as far as like watching it, like professionally, it's so boring. Like, I mean, it's fun playing it, getting involved in like the workout and like the camaraderie. But like watching like professional people do it, it's just there's so much more interesting stuff like this stuff. All right, I don't have any green reticles, so we'll use that one. Okay. And I almost kind of want to do a tech stream tonight. I've gotten a lot. We'll talk about it. I mean, we'll chat about kind of where things are at because I'm working with a few friends. We're going to make a Kubernetes cluster, right? And it's going to be for the online voting server and the CTC server. We're basically just maybe make the whole thing in one thing. I mean, the cool thing with Kubernetes and really anything with Docker and containers, is you can add and subtract like whole containers. I mean, like a function thing. So much easier than, I mean, virtual machines made it even easier than like physical machines. And that's kind of like the brief history of virtualization and where we're at today. So, I mean, you went from physical to machines down to virtual machines down to containers. And basically with CTC or cut the crust is what we're going to call it for now. It's basically like offering a blue book on every politician, every speech, everything. So you get like this perspective and then background information and all of it. And then you can basically understand American politics all around, inside and out. No nonsense, you cut the crust. And then the online voting server is just the proof of concept. Like, oh, we'll listen to the dude. Oh, we're doing the skateboard.
Now that you're here, let's lock down that AO.
And I think they're frenzied, like it's part of like the Halloween thing.
Increasing in your AO. Check your ammo.
But they have pumpkins on their heads. pretty sick, and like they're hitting me a lot. Not doing so hot. Is it even that one hit me? Like, jeez. All right, let's let these ones out.
We've got 3 scientists unaccounted for. Last thing
Oh god, there's already people running. Oh no. Like usually I do a little bit better than this, you know. So I think I think it even says when you start the round that it's like manic mode activated. Like if you activate the lantern and just make them like. Okay. Ah. Jeez. And then crawlers. I don't know how we're getting crawlers. Oh no, not that thing. Oh god.
Bonus points.
Those things are crazy. I got. Sorry, I think I've said it before, maybe back when we were using the drill. It's like kind of a special kind of person to just like think this is funny and like laugh at it, but
Sorry you came here yet. Well, if anyone had to show up,
well, I only have
it was
one.
you.
Oh, that's not good. Might have to adjust my strategy. I mean, plus the skateboard's almost there. Like, instead, switch to my gun and just get headshots. Like, there's no reason they should be there. Oh, that made me fall off. Alright. So. There we go. Oh, dang it. See, yeah. On level 3. That's not good. I guess I could just bait them all into... I mean, if you're patient enough, yeah, you make them swing and then you can get in and unscathed. I'm just too impatient. I need to chill. See the oh man, like they're fast. It's not your normal like shambling. Definitely not for like a level 4. Bink. Let's do another one. Bink. Alright. What were we doing? Oh, I guess we're on the next round. Oh no, and then now we gotta do this. I'll take this. Like this grenade launcher.
Pieces.
Alright.
One ugly bug KIA.
Try to get the criticals too while we're at it. 'Cause these count, I believe, for the critical kill. You need to get like 2,000. Oh.
Max ammo.
Alright, but yeah, the online voting server, that's like, I don't know, it seems so simple in hindsight, but at the same time, there is a lot of like trust and training, I think. So that's like where the work is at. Oh, see, now they're like, it's gonna break the pumpkins, but it doesn't actually kill them. Oh. No. They're so fast. Like, well, how are they so fast? Jeez, yeah, like, no way. They've got to have, like, a frenzied mode on. Oh, no, no, no.
Get that one that's done using his body.
Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. So, because, I mean, basically, the online voting server, it's a database, it's a website, and the website has to read from the database. The database is populated by email. You need to make it to where only... I mean, but that's the thing, is, like, there's no real security to this. Like, yes, there's email accounts, but, I mean, yeah, people's email accounts are pretty much compromised anymore anyway. Like, there's no way around it. You're just always going to have some scammer get your email somehow and try to send you a you know, cyber attacks, like light cyber attacks, but still attacks nonetheless.
Double point.
Yeah, we're on the gun now. I was gonna say they start coming around the side too, so you can't stay there for long. You really can't stop for long, no matter what you do. Like, kill a few, make sure you're good, play safe, be patient. Like, I jumped the gun a lot.
Bonus points.
There we go. So, and the idea is, like, if you can get the emails to trigger an entry in a database for a user, and again, that's the only thing tied to this, is like the government can potentially know who you voted for. And I think that's what, like, one of the major hang-ups. However, well, first off, we should ensure that it should never matter who you vote for. You should never be, like, experiencing prejudice or, you know, all of that stuff. And just assume that, like, that's always going to be good. And now, and already that sounds sketchy as I say that. I think that's a lot of, like, trust and assumption. But anyways, no, like, it really doesn't matter, though. Like, especially if you're active on social media, they have a good idea who you vote for or how you vote. And then there's a lot of people that just don't vote. So it's literally, like, not that big of a deal. Unless there does come a time when people are persecuted because of who they voted for. Now, and I find that really hard to believe. Like, even in the darkest of times, it's like even what Trump's doing is, like, he's calling out, like, specific Democratic, like, people, like, for being communist Marxists, and, like, still really scary rhetoric. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's well, I mean, sorry, I was just thinking about that. Like, if I really, it's not completely accurate. Like, I think it is still kind of a smear campaign on, like, an entire party, but it's also because, like, there's just no discrepancy. But I mean, there's people that, you know, disagree on one side or the other. Let's see, should I get that insta-kill? Yeah, let's do it. So, I mean, we're done with the skateboard for now. I'm going to die pretty quick if I get that. So we're on to upgrading the gun.
Insta-kill.
Which I kind of need to hit headshots for. So, like, I got to be careful with the insta-kill. Oh, see, like, that was a regular. Oh, that's a regular. If I can shoot just above their head and, like, come down like I'm trimming. Oh, that one was just spazzing out. I've seen that before, like when I was using, I think, machete. Oh, that's the other one. Trying to do Jason's machete. I don't think that was a zombie. I think that was, yeah, it was just the thing. This strange contraption that all it does, its, like, whole point is to hurt you. I don't get it. Also, my impulse is to pick up the guns on the ground, but I really just use this gun. Oh. Well. They're so fast. It's that Halloween. That didn't sound good. Oh, I need to do the armor breaking thing. Oh god, there's no way out. Oh no! No! Oh! Smackdown. Also, I got the Jason Voorhees texture power character pack. So, and that's what I was doing on the YouTube stream. I was trying to, well, I had to do no mic for the first bit, and then the second bit, I did have my mic. So, oh man, they're really getting it. There's a football game going on next door. Oh, wait, where's the double XP? How do I get... I always have to look this up. Or actually, wait, isn't it in the R3? No. It's the settings? Login rewards. Oh, yeah, look at all this. So this is level XP for 15 minutes, 1 hour. Battle Pass. Let's just do this for 1 hour. I got 22 of these? Oh, there we go. Okay, see, I'm slowly learning. So, all right, let's do a standard just to show that, like, I'm not losing my mind. Like, because even with this same setup, I'll run circles around these zombies. So, I promise you, the Halloween is on, like, frenzy mode. I mean, and that's not even trying to flex. Like, I just know I'm that much lazier when I'm playing with, like, zombies. Usually, I'm getting hundreds of kills with, like, very little effort on my part. Definitely not having to run around all frantic like that. Nah. Very distinguished. Like, and that's the funny thing is I want to be a professor with computer science at some point. But at the same time, I also just want to teach high school computer science and coach football and be lazy. Well, not lazy, just like go back to my small community. I do miss the mountains.
See if there's anyone left to save. Body cam's live.
Yeah, watch this. Bam! Like super sloppy fighting. Like not even worried about it. You? Oh, hey. And they don't hit me once. Okay, now that guy hit me, but like I left myself or gal. I left myself wide open on that one. Like, they're not running all crazy. Where's the next one? Watch, maybe this one. That one didn't hit me.
Blanchard to Alpha. 3 Janus science staffers are
In fact, I'll take on all of these up here. No, I still tried to run. After like a couple, because I think they start coming from behind. Okay, now I gotta run, so... But that took a lot more and a lot riskier fighting. In fact, we'll get quite a few. Maybe we'll finish off the skateboard one. It's already weak, though. That kind of bothers me. No, it's not. Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Come on.
Insta-kill.
Okay, that was just sloppy fighting. I was trying to like take it really slow and back up and let him swing and miss, and he still got me. Alright. But yeah, so the 2 servers, they're coming along, and the system is designed to where if every last vote was hacked and changed, it wouldn't matter. Like, and that's the point of it, is like the whole system needs to change. Like, people need to not worry so much. And the government, it's not like they're going to be keeping tabs. Like, I mean, they're already keeping tabs with whatever that planning tier, whatever. And before that, like, private companies were keeping tabs of as much information as possible that was publicly available, because why not? Computers could do things in a fraction of a second. So there were people out there, you have to just assume that if it existed online, like, instantly it could be nabbed. And even then, like, stuff could just be fabricated anymore too. Like, So I don't know. Like we have to take caution with everything, and like that doesn't mean like, oh, nothing matters and like, you know, no laws or whatever. Definitely not. But like, we just have to be more skeptical of things and slower to react, I guess. Which we should be doing that anyway. I mean, and hence why the importance of the CTC, or the Cut the Crust server, because with that, like, it's important to be informed, like to know what each thing is doing, and like, and even in the blue books, like the language and verbiage and stuff that they use is so confusing. But it has to be like exact, like it has to like leave nothing to interpretation, so people can't be like, no, it means this, and oh no, it means this, and the funny thing is we could actually almost ask people now, like with artificial intelligence, and like you can almost recreate somebody with their life of history of choices and like preferences, and basically feed all of their life info into a machine, which Google's already been keeping track of anyway. So like, you know, if you search for anything, I mean, I'm curious to see what Google has as far as my record, like, or, you know, is there anybody there that's like, oh god, no, here comes A-Rye again with his weird inquisitive self, like, or even before that, like, although what did I use for search on my first computer? We used Netscape Navigator, I think, and it was with Amigo.net. It was the old ISP up there in the mountains, and it was dial-up internet. I spent like a good 3 hours on the phone with the IT technician trying to set it up. Oh man, he was so patient. And I don't honestly know if I even finished setting it up. I think my dad still had to set it up or something, or maybe my mom, I don't know. But like, I remember I tried for a long time to figure it out, and all it was like putting in numbers for the default gateway and stuff, and understanding like it was just so weird, like putting numbers in like some kind of like field. I was just like, this is like hacker stuff, what are you having me do? And it's like, no, it's really simple, like here's a router, you put in like the default gateway, so the router, like your computer knows which thing to talk to, this is your router, so put these numbers in, okay, and then that's it. And so, but it seems so simple in hindsight now, and I could probably walk somebody through it. Oh, actually, no, that's an overstatement. If I learned how to do it, then I could walk somebody through it. But off the top of my head, nah, I take a while to like.
Pieces.
Way to swat that bug, Alpha.
There you go. Just tap the trigger, fan the trigger. Nice.
Max ammo.
Okay, so I can at least get the Juggernaut, or what is this? Is this Melee Macchiato? Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that thing up top. Nice. Man, the attention to detail in these games, it's so great. Like, see this, I'd rather be watching this than watching a football game. Sorry. I love football, but like, oh. Look at it, you're just like beating zombies with a skateboard with marijuana leaves all over it. Oh man. Or no, the cannabis. We gotta stop the prohibition terms. It's a new age. And really, that's all it was for control in this country. Like, I mean, like with prohibition, we were able to label a whole bunch of people. And Nixon actually, not Nixon himself, but his aide or like one of his people came out and confessed that like that was the reasoning behind. Oh,
Bonus points.
that was risky. It could have been a bomb. But anyways, they used it for political lawfare on their opponents that wouldn't vote for them, so they could start harassing and arresting people that smoked weed, like the anti-war hippies, or that liked heroin and opiates, like a bunch of the jazz musicians. I think the jazz musicians smoked weed too. I feel like that's almost like a racist like twist in it of itself to like say like, oh yeah, no, the jazz musicians were using heroin. Because like I feel like that's just such a stretch. But even then though, like without the war on drugs making things so expensive and all these extra hoops for people to jump through to use substances and be addicted to something, Like that's where you get the theft and the like the break-ins and the dangerous stuff and like the attacks and like the desperation is because like I mean yes, being addicted to the drug is not good, but all the extra things means that like just to get something that if you were to go get a prescription for it and be like put on a medication for a certain amount of time and then weaned off of it appropriately, that just doesn't even cost any money unless it's like really cheap. Like, I mean, you're still paying for it. You've got your health insurance that you pay a premium every month, and like, and that's another thing we got to figure out. But but that could be CTC, cut the crust, like anything that could be like muddying the waters, mucking up just life for people unnecessarily. Like, I mean, anything that's sneaky, underhanded, and what used to be considered good business should just be exposed and just adjusted. Like, there's no reason to like continue living in a world where you're paying ridiculous amounts. And granted, that's going to mean a lot of change for people that'll be used to that, like insurance salespeople and like. Although wait, I say that, but when I was looking for jobs, like that's one of the things that's the easiest to become as an insurance salesperson. So even as I say that, never mind. Like, it's still such a racket that there's that. But, and for what too? Like, I mean, like the few times you actually have to pay out to people, I don't know. Like, I'd like to see the numbers behind it to really understand it better, because I could be way off base here. But, I mean, one thing I do know is like what the Incredibles pointed out is like the insurance is just such a scam, and there are loopholes. Like, if you know all these like intricate laws and like, ways to get around things or like exceptions. Oh wait, let's go ahead and see. There's no way I'd be doing this in that Halloween update. Like, I'm just lackadaisical. Although it is Halloween spooky season, so we should go back to it. But it's also not as fun. I just die a bunch. Or maybe that is the fun. Maybe, like, maybe this is getting boring too, as I say that. So you think about it, I've done this like a bunch of times and I can survive to... It's so much easier though. Not saying it's easy. Oh geez, and now they're back up to 2 hits, so... Oh, gotta run. You can't have your back to them too long for like that. Woo. Where you at? Where you at? I'm playing patty cake, yes sir. Oh, if you get him in the head. Oh, not like that. Oh god. Oh, okay. Whew. Not having a good day anyway. Let's make it worse. I mean, of course, everyone's day is pretty bad right now if they've turned into a zombie, so... Oh.
Stuck here.
Oh, I gotta watch it though, but yeah. This is so much more pleasant. I can walk away. Oh, there's Jenkins! He's not even attacking, doing anything. He's just minding his own zombie business. I'm like, nope, smack. Give me that key.
That must have been Dennis Riffle. Church groundskeeper. Good guy. Seems his luck didn't stick around in the end, though. Wonder what the key's for. All right, Riffle. Let's see what you've been keeping locked up in here. A handbrake. The hell did Riffle plan to do with that?
See, that's still so strange to me that he would say that. Like, what the hell did Riffle... Like, am I missing something? That, like, people hoarding handbrakes? Like, you could have grabbed any item from that tool shed, but, like, a gardening spade, or like like a claw for a tilling claw. Like, what the hell did Riffle want to do with that? Like, it's just, it makes about as much sense as a handbrake. Like, maybe he was fixing a motorbike and that was just sitting on the table, and like we're reading into it like it's some like mythical item and artifact, like, and which it is. I mean, it's part of the thing. Like, you see it It's part of the jet gun, you know. But Riffle's just building jet guns apparently. And imagine that, like, unless he was building it in the short time from the outbreak to when he succumbed to the zombie plague. Oh man, that's a lot. No. We need to go back and... Well, I need more armor, so we'll go this way and get that. And then I need to pack a punch this thing. I did find out this. I don't know what this does, but I can do this. I need the valve is what it says. But... Okay. Still so comical, like smack, smack. He's just running around beating people with a skateboard. It's just silly. Oh, speaking of silly, I did a 6-7 video on the YouTube too. I'm getting into Scratch because that seems to be like, and I'm a little leery about that. But like one of the most viewed things that I've done is when I did a Flappy Bird remake with Scratch, which I did that from a book that I bought. I actually bought it one of my kids' school fairs. Let's see. Oh, sorry, the Scholastic Book Fair. That's what we do here in America, or a lot of places, or at least in Colorado. I don't know if it's like every state thing. I imagine it is, but like I did it when I was a kid. You know, my kids are doing it, and it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, it's kind of still like a gimmick. Like you buy some other stuff that's like not exactly educational, and like it's like a shop thing. But there are some books and stuff, and it's just a fun thing to get kids excited about reading. And I make each kid get a book, and then they have like a $20 limit. Oh god. So okay, there I could have died, but like level 9 on the Halloween update, nah. Might as well. Oh, he's got armor. That's what that one upgrade is really nice. Oh, also I realized that if you get headshots on which makes sense in hindsight, but if you get a bunch of headshots on the one dude, the Mangler, I guess they call him, it works a lot better. Like, it's a lot easier. Like, a lot. Oh, man.
Tear them to pieces.
Might be painful, but it's alright. Well, you know what? Yeah. I think there's another one here. Oh, yeah, he is. Just jump on right over. You just like sideways strafe him. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Whew.
Max ammo.
But anyways, yeah, CTC, cut the crust, like, get to the bottom of it, focus in on things, like what's relevant, what's important, and then even just like a CTC of insurance, like car insurance, health insurance, like who charges the least and like for what situation, so you can realistically, and there's got to be an AI tool or an AI agent out there that can do it anyway, but if somebody built a tool or like to use a rubric or metric of, you know, all these things, like we could do this, we should be doing this. Like, we should be better organized as people. There he is. Okay, I mean, I don't have any upgrades or anything, so that might be a thing I need to do first. So, let's get some money. Oh yeah, I've got the Shatter Blast. Oh, ran right into it.
Another tango identified. How many kinds of these freaks are there?
There we go. 800 criticals. Ah. Is it time? Yeah, let's get him. Oh, I missed a lot of those. Oh god! There he is. Much easier with the headshots, but harder to hit the headshot, obviously. So, alright, we're actually going to do that on this one, because I want some more. We're really close to finishing off this. Come here, you.
Bonus points.
Yeah, see, so much easier. That frenzy. Okay. Oh. I'm really just fixing up the website because that's all it is at the end of the day. I mean, like, so, or I guess like the Kubernetes cluster of containers having a Debian container with a LAMP stack. So that's Apache, MySQL, and PHP. But I don't know about MySQL. I actually think MariaDB, like honestly, I feel like it's easier to work with. I might just do that. Because when I was playing around with it and I was doing Moodle and stuff, I got Moodle, PHP, and MariaDB pretty quick. And then I did Postgres for the container setup. So I did a Docker container set, which was using Docker Compose, I want to say. Hold on. But I mean, and I was just watching a video tutorial. This guy that was really skilled doing this stuff and going through it, but he didn't really go through the actual building of the files. So, like, he gave the files. So I don't know. But at this point, I want to reverse engineer it, or at least just like start from scratch and make my own, which I guess I've been doing with Coding Game. I think I've been making a Docker file out of the YAML file, which says which Python interpreter to use, and I guess like the container setup, the configuration. So at least part of it, like there's still some stuff on the back end there where they're like hosting the ability to have these containers. Yeah. Oh. I'm just like getting near them and killing them. What is this? Oh.
Insta-kill.
Dink. Alright. So now we could pack-a-punch this thing. I'm doing pretty ahead of the game. Oh, I can even upgrade it. Oh, it just disappeared. Dang it. Oh, time to run.
Max armor.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's shooting. Where is he? I forgot to get this thing pack-a-punch, didn't I? Oh, low ammo. What? No. It's okay. I gotta just go here. But oh man, this is not a good time to run out of ammo there. Oh, so good. Wait, did I kill him? Nope. Ah, yes. Alright. Man, make me kill all these zombies that I need to get for the skateboard. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. I want to get that armor. Ow. Ow. Was it worth it? I lost one of them. And I almost lost or down. Which then would have probably made me lose that melee macchiato. I used to think the word melee was melee, and Super Smash Brothers melee, but nobody corrected me. They're just like, and then I heard like other people say it melee. I'm like, huh, never mind then. Like, and now you can't get away with that anymore. Like, you'll get corrected by somebody on the internet. And you say, like, oh, like what was it? Father Gascione. Which I mean, it's totally fine. Like, it's the communal effort at work that's like, you know, the global community of like, hey, that's not really right. Then they're like, oh, okay, and then you move on, like, and then you learn something. At least most people. But the problem is communication, and so often communication isn't all that great. So then the message gets scrambled to a less effective or even just ineffective way, if that makes sense. Just talk circles for hours, basically. But in the end, we're all saying the same thing because we're all people. We're very similar, like basically the same. Same needs, desires, wants, same need for shelter, warmth, you know, love, family, community, all that. Oh. Oh, that was risky. I'm surprised I didn't get hit more on that one. I was like, I can't back up anymore. Alright. Oh no. Oh, that's a bomb. I don't need that. Oh, almost died there. Okay. I was about to say, we could go upgrade. I mean, we're still a ways off from having to do that. I think that's the skateboard where we have to upgrade and then get 100 kills shortly after upgrading. We're doing a field upgrade, so whatever field upgrade means. Which that would make sense, I feel like. Ooh! Ow. Can't get distracted. Let's get some more of this stuff. Okay. So I could wait to do that. And keep it this pack-a-punched. I gotta get the rest of the... Wait, does it even say? Hold on. So there's daily challenges. There we go. So I need 267. And of course, we're not gonna... It's this round. Hold on. Alright. Ah. No. Okay, I need to aim a little bit. Like it does an auto assist aim thing where it locks onto the critical hit. Ah. But you also gotta like kind of like move around a little bit and be like, it doesn't do all the work, basically, but it'll do some. Which is good because I feel like it gets a little too much. Like, like with GoldenEye, you'd have to be like exact, and that was part of the fun. Was like you had to like struggle a little bit and be exact. But now, like, it makes it to where anybody can kind of like just wing it. There's like a different way to be like really good at it. So, who can just wing it the best and like get close enough? So. And you in particular, for no reason. I just guessed that there would be a zombie there after that first one. And I was right. Oh, this thing. Oh god! Oh no! Oh, no, no. Why do you gotta be like this? Oh. I got my money's worth out of the double points. Oh man. God, I hate this thing. So that's the downside of Liberty Falls. You get this. Although, I will say that this creature is so much easier to kill than the robotic mech in the other one that I play. I usually play the first and the last one. It's kind of ironic. I played like the third one once. And that's it.
Alpha team, extra window closed.
Let's go to the next round. I don't think we're going to make it actually this round because we got, what, 200? We've only got 400 total, so I think I'm going to have to play one more round. I think there's 2.
Insta-kill.
I don't know. Alright. Whew. Yeah. Oh man. Huh. Oh man. Sorry, I just thought of something very awkward and embarrassing. Just randomly while playing, like, oh, I shouldn't have said it that way. Oh well. I mean, there's not much you can do. Not oh well. Like, you should still learn from it and try to be better the next time. But as far as like worrying about like how things went down, unless it's like a really big thing, that's one thing I got to kind of figure out, because you tell people that and they're like, wow, I didn't realize, you know, like, it's like, how did it not? And I think, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know if there is like a 1800 or whatever. I think 1500 is the last one, and then it just jumps up to 2000. So it's hard to tell, like, when we get down to like 200 left or 100 left. I think there might not be any camos from now until the last one. So we'll know when we get the gold. Oh man. I need some more. Like now I'm probably gonna die. Like this is about like anywhere between now and 20. Well, more like 25, 26 is like my highest. Maybe 27? But I don't know. We're only on 17 because I'm trying with the skateboard. Like with the gun, it's a different story. You can be sloppier.
Double points.
Okay. Yeah. Come on. Where's it gonna go first? There we are. Oh, it's 2 hits now. Oh no. Nope. Oh, already I hear shenanigans back there. Something tromping around. Alright. So I guess that's what I need to do, is I need to get into Cubert's, the virtual machine. I have a Debian virtual machine that I did make as the Moodle virtual machine, just to see how long it would take. Not that long, by the way. But anyways, that's an inside joke for now. And for those who have been following along might already know, but yeah. Woo! But no, for this one, it's the voting server. So there's a few very distinct pieces that I need to build, like the lamp server for our website, and then that's going to be able to link. That needs to be able to link to a database, and the database needs persistent storage. And then really, I would like to get that like as secure as possible and make it like an actual robust system. I'm not saying that like security shouldn't be taken into consideration. It's more that it shouldn't matter, really, because the way that the system works is like, so you send in your vote by email. Then you check the website, and it doesn't have your name or your email or anything actually like sensitive to you listed there. But what it does have is it has a hash value of your information. Somehow, like, and it could be, I don't know, like, what the perfect mix is right now. But even like just your last name, your last name, your county, your state. Well, I guess county and state are kind of pointless to do. You could do one or the other. Or it wouldn't be that significant, but I guess if there's the same county name in this country, I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. But, but even just your first name, your last name, and your zip code, that, like, I mean, there's only so many of the same matching people in each zip code. And then you could do something like, I don't know, there's ways. Like, you could do like an age bracket, like if your social's within, because I think the social security numbers, well, maybe, I don't know. Like, from Better Call Saul, I feel like, and that's the only way I know anything about this, is like, so I don't know, it's, you know, just from a TV show, where this lady that worked in a hospital was able to tell where someone was born because of their social security number, and saying that, you know, like, my sister, my cousin is also from that area, and her social security number, or something like that. So it's like, apparently you can tell the region that somebody was in. Wait, what am I doing? Am I still doing this? Oh no, it's 2 hits, that's right. I mean, I could, but I need to upgrade it again, Pack-a-Punch. In order to do that, I might just have to call it. I was thinking about doing a tech stream too, like working on the website, because at this point, or even just the virtual machine. So we're talking about it. In order to make the containers, see, like I know how to make the containers, but how to actually do anything, like I need to figure out how to log into them. What's the username, the password, the initial one for pulling down just a basic one. And then I guess a lot of that depends on the setup environment or your development environment. Whether you're using Kubernetes or Docker Compose or Docker Desktop. And even within that, like, I feel like I've done all of them, just like not really understood them though. Like this last one being Docker Compose, where I got a Moodle container and a Nextcloud container. But again, I didn't actually configure them or do anything with them. I just built them and like they ran, so there weren't errors. So that's not really like super impressive. But actually, like the whole point for that was like to be able to build them and then configure them and see how long each process or each step took, just as like a baseline, to just say like this is what should be expected normally. And I hate that I even have to do that, but like there's this stuff going on, and it's not that I have to, and actually I could get in trouble for it if it's seen in the wrong light, like, but at the same time, like, why would I be in trouble for exposing some ridiculousness about a decision, like, you know, or pointing out how bad a decision was, like, don't you think there should be some concern about the decision, like, so anyways, and that's, I don't know, like I said, like, that's just a thing to prove a point. I'm going to tell the person too, like, this isn't a secret, like, meh, and I'm not trying to mess with his job. I'm just going to tell him, be like, matter of factly, like, so this is what it took me to do this, and try to work with him too. I mean, help him learn this stuff, and that's what I got to figure out, because like, I want to just, well, I got to be secret and hush hush about a few things, and so then it's like, how do you work with that, like? How do you kick it with somebody that might throw you or try to throw you in the bus for the stuff that you're trying to help them with? Like, and that's my frustration, and I'll figure it out. But I almost feel bipolar with that, and I hate, you know, not to like throw terms around. I was actually diagnosed with it at one point, but then like was reassessed. It's like, yeah, you know what? Actually, you don't really fit that category. But I was definitely exhibiting signs at one point in my life of being very like. Very positive, then very negative, and very positive, then very negative, and just be able to like snap to extremes. I think it was just really like a mix of the ADHD and how we're all kind of on a little bit of a spectrum anymore, because we all ate that Tylenol. I don't know. There's so many things that we don't understand about this world and this existence. Like, you know, anything could have been the cause. Like, we're just figuring out the main things that cause cancer. Like, and cancer. Much more serious than autism. Like, you could live with autism, but cancer, you may or may not. That's so. And we waste so much time, money, and resources squabbling over stupid things that we should cure everything. Cancer, I don't know about autism, like curing it, like maybe, but I almost feel like that's what makes the world like interesting anymore. Like, if everybody was just like straight edge, by the book, like predictable, and like, I feel like that would get old real quick. But like, look at all this crazy nonsense. As long as we keep it to the machines, like, you know, I would never do any of this stuff in real life. Like, I hope I never have to see like bodies in the ground, like cars crash, like pop someone's head off like that. And I wouldn't be that person. I'd be the person on the ground most likely. Like, the chances of me being the one with the gun, like, that's scary to think about. So. Oh, I thought his head was off. That's why I ran up all confident. No! Should I kill this thing? I don't think it really matters much. Like, I think if you kill it, another one spawns in. And I don't think you can have two at a time, at least not in these levels. Like, maybe in, like, the 20s. But, but I know you can have multiple manglers. And there will be multiple manglers, but, Like, maybe there's like an algorithm to where it takes a certain amount of time. Still just 2. Let's upgrade this thing. Oh wait, I need a little more money. Well, that was bad. There we go, I needed to build up more in the... Oh yeah.
Max armor.
Well, yep, because they came out of the holes right there. Ah. Now I've got enough money. Oh man. Although this is really good, if you can survive long enough in these higher levels, you got plenty of zombies to make those numbers, so... Oh god. Nope. All this just to upgrade this thing so I can kill a few more. These few. Yes! Still getting hit a lot. Oh, that thing.
Bonus points.
Oh, let's talk about something else too, like content creators and then people come into their house. Like, so, well, first, okay, so that's another project that I'm working on is cataloging and recording content creators and then scam accounts in an effort to combat people stealing content or like profiting off of other people's content. Like, you know, and there's multiple different mechanisms that we use to verify people. Like LinkedIn just adopted the verified option, which, you know, really every social media should have been doing this whole time. Like, and even like, I don't know, I feel like it should still be a low enough verification to where like people can have multiple accounts and have like a fake account, but yet have it verified. If they put in enough effort. That said, I mean, everybody should just only be able to have like their one main one if they do like their thing. But if they're trying to be anonymous or something, then they should be able to like somehow semi-easily be able to make a second fake account. However, if you're impersonating someone else, that's illegal. You can't pretend to be somebody. That's fraud. And like, I don't know how deep and illegal that is. It depends on what you do with it, I guess, you know, and like, and it's so funny because like if you tried to like tell somebody like, hey, I'm so and so, like there would be some serious trouble. They're like, no, you're not, and why are you trying to do this? I'm like, get out of here. Okay, I might die here. Oh. Of course that guy's up there, like, shooting lasers and stuff, maybe. Now he is.
Extraction bird in your AO. Limited time on.
Max ammo.
Alright, so, but anyways, so this guy, so first off, I'm talking about, I don't even know his name, and that's kind of a bad thing. Like, I need to figure out what his actual name is and remember it. And it's not a disrespectful thing, it's just, I'm just bad with names. Like, I encounter a lot of them. It's hard to keep track. Like, I'd rather, like, understand and remember people because of certain other things, like their actions, like, or like what they're about, or like decisions they've made. Like, that's how I remember people. Like your name, you know, whatever. Like names are irrelevant. Like and even then, Mr., Mrs., like boy, man, like it definitely matters in certain situations, and we should be respectful of that. But like at the end of the day, we should know more about who we're communicating with, so we can make the decision of whether it's relevant. Like Bart Simpson calling his teacher man, like that's just how. That's the easiest way to show mutual respect. Because that's what everybody's used to saying is man, because really men were the only ones that like were relevant and in business and blah 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 blah. But now like anybody can do anything, literally, and like, you know, we used to say that all the time to give kids encouragement. Be like, you can be anything you want to if you put your mind to it. And we used to have to like have these, and we still do, I mean, don't get me wrong. We had to have these like notable women, like the first woman to be in space, or the first woman to, you know, do this, or be an engineer, or blah, 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 or not be an engineer. Like, there's been those, like, throughout history, but, like, I'm saying, like, there had to have been a first for this, because it was just naturally assumed that the men did all the stuff. Like, they did all the science, the work, the advancements, the leadership, the everything, while women just made the babies and, like, made the home. And that's how it was in a lot of places, but not everywhere, thankfully. And, like, and it's just easily, again, one more piece of, like, evidence that, not that I actually gave any, but, like, just that any human being with a brain is capable of the same thing as another human being with a brain, like, and as long as that brain doesn't have any malfunctions or damages or, like, and even if it does, like, it depends. It might not matter at all. It could be like a Rain Man counting sticks and or toothpicks and being able to know, like a savant level, like, oh yeah, no, it's this, and it's just like, wait a minute, how? Oh god, this is getting. Oh good lord! Oh my god! There's so many. Okay. Was he getting knocked down from like what the? Maybe. Oh, there's that thing. Ah, I was wondering if he could shoot me through the. Got that critical kill. Oh, of course you're gonna be there. I really need to kill that mangler. Oh no, no, no. I'll get a couple hundred more. Oh man, he's so mad. There we go. Special zombie criticals go. Oh, come here, you. And you, and you, and you. Oh, there's too many, too many. Yeah, a couple more. Oh god. All right. Oh, there's a piece of scrap. Come on, come on, come on. I hear him. I need 30,000 to upgrade it again.
Insta-kill.
Come on, come on. Ah! Oh, no. Ah, thread the needle, and run. Oh. Oh, no. No, this is a bad idea. Ah, can I make it? Whew. Okay, I gotta go back to the gun. I'm risking it too much, and I need to get armor plates. Oh, man, it's stressful. Okay, there's a lot of them spawned in. Nice. Oh, jeez. Thought I would have killed him by then. Oh, man. Oh, no. Yeah. There we go. Is that it? There we go. So, yeah, it's just a matter of setting it up and like, oh, wait, I never finished the process. So, like, you check the website, it says what you voted, and it only shows your vote linked to whatever your unique voter ID is that's sent to your email. So, but even if that gets leaked, like, that's going to change every election. You could put the current date or the election date as part of the salt in the hash. So you're just taking their first name, their last name, the election date, and then their county. Like, just that. And then, like, the few amount of collisions that has, they could figure out something else, like some other piece of identifying information. Like, I mean, I think I said age group earlier, but even that might get a little too complicated. Like, maybe even if they just have, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. There's definitely, like, plenty of things that we could key off of. It's just a matter of trying to keep it as simple as we can, so it's an easy system. Because that's the whole point of it, is to save money that we've been using on elections so far, and campaigning too. Like, if we were forced to campaign with free tools like XApp, Twitch, and YouTube, I mean, free enough. Like, we could figure out a way that politicians could make videos and do live town halls as much as they want, but then the more that they do that, the more it is for their campaign, and then and just go to campaigning that way. Like, make it to where you actually have to know what you're talking about and say, like, what you're going to do. And I don't know, but in order to get to that point, we need to make it to where corruption just, like, literally just can't happen. Because there's going to be a lot of, like, awkward conversations where politicians are going to be like, oh, you know, like, oh, we were hooking up our buddies for the longest time. I don't know. But if you take away all the money out of campaigning, then you take away the power of lobbying. Because then if you don't need millions of dollars to run for public office, which right there, just saying that seems so messed up. And I feel like our founding fathers, from everything I've learned from them, they seem like pretty upstanding gents. And ladies could have very well been in the mix too. And I feel like we try to whitewash history. They might not have. I mean, that's very true. They might not have. But I find that hard to believe that like throughout like all of history, women were just as smart, just as capable, and like I don't know. I feel like maybe they had to sneak it, like be in the library, like learning without people knowing, and like whoa, like I studied my husband's library, like I don't know, like some really chauvinistic nonsense or whatever. But now that the internet, like anybody can use it, like, and anybody can get incredibly smart. It just depends on the time that you put into it, and that depends on the encouragement too. Like that's intrinsic and extrinsic. Like if you have people that are supporting you and saying, "Good job, I want you to keep doing that," like,
Max armor.
so I don't know, but sorry, I just went down a rabbit hole there in my own head. But anyways, you took the money out of politics and then maybe don't pay them nearly as much. Like, I mean, it should still be a good paying job, but like when the majority of America is making like, X amount of dollars, like their pay should be like the average. Like that way, like it's incentive to make sure that this country is flourishing and everybody, not just a certain amount. Like as long as everybody is reaching a certain threshold, then you can have that amount of money. But if they aren't, then that's motivation to be like, wow, we better make some adjustments where everybody is making as much as us to where it's not that big of an issue. And not everybody. When I say that, it has to be like a job worthy of making money. Like, when you're working, like some jobs are harder than others for sure. And you got to think of like sustainable business models, and sometimes like certain jobs just won't make you rich. Like, but I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, we should make it to where you don't have to be rich to be able to do things. Like, I mean, there's ways to be like extremely rich if you like basically do nothing but work all the time. I don't know. And again, rabbit hole, because even then, you could do all that and you'd still not even be rich. Like, or you could do no work and be rich and just have inherited it. Like, yeah, there's a lot of messed up things still. Yeah, wow, that just like knocked her foot off. There's another one stuck behind the monster. We've almost got that 30,000, so it's slowly getting back up there. Although let's do this, so if I do go down, this cool that does this. Boom! See, it's not very strong though. Like, I don't know what the point is. Like, unless there's a way to like increase the damage or something, or like somehow make it better. Oh no! Oh. Oh man. Oh no. Serpentine. Woo. Just beating me. Ah. Oh no, there's the double points.
Double points. There's a few critical kills.
Ah. Low ammo. There we go. Ah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, after all that, I thought it... Jeez, this guy's tough. Oh, what is it? Oh, doesn't matter, it's gone. Ah. Oh, man. Where is he? There you go. Bink. Let's go back near where we can upgrade. Whoa, that's a lot. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, we're getting up here, like, it's gonna be like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I almost have 30,000, so maybe I should... Well, I gotta figure out which one I want to upgrade first. Probably the gun. Definitely the gun, actually, because like I don't think there's gonna be a second making another 30 grand. Oh man. Dang. Oh, come on. There it is. Got 1,000 critical kills. Nice. So I'm like halfway there on this one. Yeah. Oh, I still haven't upgraded my armor fully. That's going to be a problem. Oh, no, no. But it can't be a problem now. Oh, man. I need to make an armor run. I don't like this. I really don't like being in the graveyard. So let's round them up. Okay, maybe this isn't too bad.
Full power.
I don't know what that even means.
Extraction is ready when you are, Alpha.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting up to like almost 1,000 kills. Oh no! No, no. Oh, okay. That's a few zombies.
Shut down that pickup officer now, team.
You're fine. I wasn't gonna go for it. Like, yeah, there it is. Okay, so now I have to get him like kills with Pack-a-Punch. I don't know, but like it could just be the single Pack-a-Punch, and I don't want to waste time. If it is just a single Pack-a-Punch, I could probably just do the single Pack-a-Punch in one round. You might as well get this one, and this one we can actually get. I mean, I'm probably gonna die soon anyway. Like, this is getting nuts. So I gotta slow it down a little bit and kind of let them bunch up. Take a few out. Thin the herd. Yep. Oh no. Okay. Ah. Yeah, get out of here. Ooh. There it is. I wasn't hitting his face as much at the time. Let's see. So there's like a few.
Bonus points.
Oh. Okay. Oh, and actually, I am going to put on some Jacob Lyle because I'm going to take a break here. Break ski. Actually, wait. How long have we been? Oh. Okay. I don't know. I say I keep wanting to do it text stream. but it's already getting kind of late. Like, I think I want to just keep it to this, but I do want to. Well, I need to take a break, actually. I gotta go to the bathroom bad, but. So we'll do that. Alright, now let's see. Jacob Lyle. SoundCloud. Yeah, so we'll do that. We got 13 minutes on the timer there, but I'll wait until I like die on this one, which is going to be soon. And then let's see. There we go. All right, be right back.
Colorado, these trees be the remedy. Smoking weed, let us be easy company. Come and see. This life we live is lovely. Right to be. Stay in the stool for weeks. Watch us throw a show and kick it rougher than the 7 C's. 7 C's. Got weed, so we put it in a knapsack. Got hash, so we keep it in a backpack. Smoking on the sticky, it get green till the day I die, hoping that it's legal. Either way, we puffin' pine. I've lit up every state, I've lit up every kind. No need for a weed store, I know where to find that. Live in Colorado, you don't need to pay for dime sacks. I don't mind that. Say you slay the ladies, we grow 100 times that. Easy company, share it with the hashtag. See an easy company that's hash in the backpack. Chick said that we were passionate, I was like, bitch, we get more ass than passion pit. Paisley puffin' J's and B's up in the studio. We're some rap activists. Shout out to all my DJs, posted up late night, making beats and getting BJs. Listening to tracks on repeat, replay, put the hash in my backpack. Haters wanna jack that, it's DJ Chick and Mad Max. Maxing in the studio, bumping on some fat tracks, with some fat stacks. Fucking cash like NASDAQ. With a paper. So let me tell you about the life that we chose. I wish that I could tell you how the rest of it goes. We light up and smoke, don't mean to brag and then boast, but I feel better then when I make them gag and then choke. Right after the show, we're balling like a replay. Somehow acquire QPs, then put it on a wheat tray. Weigh it up and bag it out. It can't be a week late. Hate it up, we're balling now. So keep it easy, let them do act hard. We drinking PBR up in the backyard. Open up a jar in a car, we some rock stars. Hoping that we'll make it far. Maybe this is just the start of another way. So far, I'm just glad to live another day. Unchained, hitting hash, take it to the brain. That taste gotta be from another place. My face feels like I'm in outer space. Well, no matter where you're at, if your day is going bad, throw that monkey off your back. I know you're too good for that. Try that push. Yeah, man, so take it easy. Let them other cats act hard. We played the hash and barbecuing in that backyard. Express pineapples. How high can you get while you watching Half Baked in my mile-high castle? Come to a Investo, get sacked worse than Mad Castle. Looking like an asshole. Whilst the crowd roars louder and the competition gets smashed like casserole.
Is like if that blue oyster shit meant that Afghan kush I had, and they had a baby, and then meanwhile, that crazy Northern Light stuff I had, and the super red espresso snowflake meant I had a baby. By some miracle, those two babies met and fucked. This would be the shit. Big birds.
That's a good job.
Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, going fatty, smoking slugs, you smoke slugs, you smoke slugs. Hey man, what's that guy want? Over there.
Let me get a nickel back.
All I'm saying is you know the weed is too strong and you can't do shit but hit it and look at it.
Man, that shit smell good. Hands down.
Got blood?
Hash in my backpack. Got weed? Hash in my backpack. Hash in my backpack. What? Hash in my backpack. Hash in my backpack. Yeah, I'm kicked back with Max and Zach up on a massive sack. Sure beats no home and an acid tag. Laid back with the hash that we pass it back. Easy company, the raft or Jurassic sacks. Hey Zach, tell them where the dab's at.
It's in the freezer where the stash is at. 4 quarters
Swag. Colorado swag.
Hash in my backpack. Get the weed ass back. Hash in my backpack. 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 Get the weed ass back. Hash in my backpack. Get the weed ass back. Hash in my.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Whew. I just want to make sure. All right. So I actually had enough time within that one song. I didn't even let the song finish. I apologize. But it doesn't sound the best on these. So I really only use that sparingly. But let's finish up this round. Whew. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's one of these. All right.
Tear them to pieces.
Oh. Oh, that was a lot of them, actually. We gotta move. Get him in a couple pinch points. Dang. We'll line them up, line them up. Alright. Yeah. I thought that would actually work better than it did. It did not. Oh, ow. I thought he was more over to the right. Excuse me. No, I think I should transition this into a text stream, though. Or maybe, like, take a break for dinner, get back on, actually, like, do something productive. Because I talk about it a lot. I've planned it out pretty extensively. I guess that's something I need to do first, is I need to move the information, which I have hosted on Coding Game about the online voting server, to my website so it's accessible without having to sign up with an account. Because I was showing it to somebody, and it's always easier to show just the website without having to have an account, so then they can read it and then decide if they want to learn more about it. Whereas if you send them the link to the Coding Game Playground, which already has the information and has the ability to like show the actual code functionality for a lot of the processes. Like I have a hash generator on there now, but you can't do that as far as I can tell on the GitHub pages, because they just have static pages where, but you could still do JavaScript. See, and that's the thing is like, so you could, but I haven't figured out how to save a file. Like, so that's the problem, is like, you need some kind of way for persistent data. Like, I mean, a database would be best, but that was even less of a ability to find, like, how to host a database on GitHub. Oh man, this is risky. It's getting to the point where, I'm just gonna be in. It's not gonna last for long. Whoa. Ooh. But basically, if the online voting server can actually be like, well, actualized and shown like a prototype, and really run it, like have a bunch of people send emails to it, and or you have like a registration somehow. Actually, that part shouldn't even matter. It's just like, you know, like how you've already got your voter registration, continue to keep that system. We're not trying to like rebuild everything, but like be able to link that and use like a data import tool or like to translate or massage the data or otherwise make it acceptable to go from point A to point B. And point A is where they have the voter records, the registration records. Like somehow you're registered to vote. And we add to that process, because I think email is part of that, but I'm not sure. It might just be phone number. But this could even be better, more secure. Like you don't need to have your phone number or your home address or anything. You just need to have an email. And if people could opt into that system, and then we could like reduce the need for all that stuff. Because that's the other thing is like, it's kind of an invasion of your privacy to even register to vote. Like, because then they have your address and all that. Like, now whether or not you're doing something sketchy, which goes back to prohibition and how our laws need to be adjusted anyway, so people don't feel like they're doing something sketchy for things that you can do in most of this country now. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So, but yeah, and then the vote, like the check again system. So like all you do is you send an email with your vote. I don't know. You can make it really smart or intuitive and just be like, you know, like, what percentage do you think is this? And if you just can't tell who they're trying to vote for, then you could send them a reply and be like, and this could all be automated. Just be like, excuse me, what did you know, like we didn't catch that. Or were you trying to vote for this or for this? And then they would say whatever they say. They could say as much as they want or as little as they want, as long as like you parse their response and pull either the first one or the second one, or however many choices there are. But usually it comes down to like one red, one blue. Which one do you want? Like, who do you want to get screwed over by the most this time? You know, and it's a sad cycle we've been caught in. And, you know, and love him or hate him, Trump has been like, he shook things up. I mean, I really disapprove of the deportation policy. However, I would need to see the numbers, like, you know, how many of these people were let in just during the last administration. Because if that's the case, and you're just reversing something that the previous administration did, which basically happens every time now. Like, the first thing the president does is they start cleaning house with, like, whatever the last one was working on. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. And I don't know, yeah, it's wild. Like, I still feel like Trump's gonna come out and be like, surprise, it was all a joke, like, this is Willy Wonka's everlasting gobstopper. And anybody who fell for it, guess what? You would have been in, you know, like, the Third Reich and all this, but I don't know. Or maybe this is the delusion of the just cause of, like, God's, like, you know, if you muddy up enough people and get them thinking that, like, they're justified and, like, God wants them to do this stuff. Oh, that reminds me of Dexter, like, one of the last episodes where, I think it's the last season, or no, it's, like, the second to last season, but, like, he's going after, like, the Doomsday Killer, who's, like, doing revelations and all that, and, like, he's, like, killing people in order of that. Which is really creepy, because I was watching a clip from the South Park episode. It's, like, 6, 7, and it's all the rage in all the schools. The kids are, like, all about it. But it actually has, like, a dark possibility. Like, it's supposed to be, like, a... I think it's, like, a basketball thing. But for the pure simplicity of it, just like fidget spinners. Fidget spinners or anything else that was trendy and, like, oh, hey, check this out. Like, this is interesting. And then it just, like, it affects life, like, you know, good or bad, mostly good with these things, like 6, 7. But then, like, South Park even took it a step further. It was, like, Revelation 6, 7, and all this. Is like, oh, God. And, I need to go to Casa Bonita. Like, I keep putting that off. I mean, I'm broke, so there's that. And then, like, then there's some, like, disagreements at work. So, like, we were going to go, but then it's, like, things got somewhat ugly for a bit. Then it's like, okay, well, we put that off. Yeah, I don't know. It's a mess, but we're cleaning it up. Of course, that's everything. I mean, work has just the potential to be that way. Oh, sorry, I just went down a bit of a rabbit hole there. So let's see. I don't know, if I could figure out how to write a file with JavaScript and just GitHub pages, then that would work, because then you could have persistent stuff. So then I could demonstrate. I mean, as is, you could do it and it'll build up the stuff. So even with JavaScript, what I could do is I could generate the hashes for each username and then send the email, or at least like show that like, or maybe that's the other thing. Just look into making a mail server. Probably look into Thunderbird. I think that's the free option with Linux. Or one of the better free options. And then you gotta be able to like send and receive emails. And be able to parse an email that you receive and be able to work with that. Like once you're able to read it in and just determine like, oh, they voted for this person, and then the probability that they voted for somebody is like, even if they had a typo, it'd be like, and that's like graph logic and how things exist right now. So like, if you have a typo, what happens is if the computer doesn't recognize what the word was that you were trying to do, it'll look to a graph, which has a bunch of nodes linked with edges that have like all of the different potential variations of the word. So like in the English language, like, you know, if you were trying to mean this word or this word, and then it would try to like autocorrect to that. And then even from that, like AI models have been using, like, at least I assume, I don't know for sure about this one, but like I feel like they would definitely be training AI models with human speech and language, like just to see like, you know, do they really mean this word or did they mean this word? Like, you know, it was never with a duck, like the quack duck. Like, I'm just kidding, but the way people talk to each other very disrespectfully, rudely, like insult, or even just joking around, like, because, I mean, when you're buddy-buddy with somebody, you can joke with them, like, a certain way. And, alright. Oh no! Oh, this is it! No. Ah. Okay. Oh man. Ah. Man, that thing is so annoying. I need to go get some armor though too. Okay. Definitely not a good time for that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get it, run, install it, equip it. Go get some more, maybe. Oh, no. Ah, I got held up on the spider. Okay. Here we go. There's barely any kills out of all that. Oh, well, there he is. Actually, this is a bad spot because they start coming out of there. Yep. I already need some more armor. I'm hoping that if I kill some, that I'll just be running over some armor. Ugh. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I'm going to die soon. I mean, 29. That's pretty admirable. Okay. I'm sure there's people out there that can do it much better. We could jump ahead. Oh, no, no. Oh, my gosh. There's just so many. Like, look at them. It's just like make the early rounds look like such jokes. Like, oh yeah, they just, that many spawn just in pursuit after you've already killed like over 100 or so or whatever. No, I don't know how many we're well over 1,000 for the whole match. Oh, whoa. Oh, no, I need ammo.
That's Dr. Molina.
No, don't.
Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy, but...
Oops, I didn't mean to crouch. Oh, okay. No. I missed like the whole first half of that. Jeez, there's just so many. Whew. 420. That's how many bullets I had in reserve there. That was quite the uppercut. Alright. Ah, you. Tons of scrap laying around. I guess the other thing I want to kind of mess around with is Samba, which is apparently like the Linux version of Active Directory. I know I keep talking back and forth about that, but like Samba mixed with, I mean, that's sort of like a login component. Yeah. Jeez, oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, hey, you. No, that's bad. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. This is just such a bad situation. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right. Oh, man. It takes so much to kill even the basic ones, let alone like the armored ones. Man, he's really upset there. Oh, behind me, behind me. Oh, what's this? All right.
Bonus points.
I'm your face! No! And I have no ammo. Ooh. I have no ammo, no armor. Like, fall damage could almost kill me at this point. Oh no! This is a dangerous spot to run up. This is where you can get some armor. Oh no! I do have this special attack that I could drop. Now they all gotta spawn in again. Oh. Yeah, at least I got that guy. Big old guy chasing me. Oh man. Just noticed my armor is almost gone. Not that guy. Oh no, 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 there's a tombstone. Although it's cool, good to know you can jump over them. It should have been death of like in most games. It's like, nope, you're hung up on a tombstone, like Bloodborne. Oh man. And Father Gasciones. I don't know how to pronounce his name though. Father Gastion? Gastion? Or Jean Valjean? I'm gonna keep calling him Gascione though. I almost got stuck on the same tombstone too. Okay. At least I'm getting some challenges there. Oh, well. So, I don't know. I mean, like, I've never messed with SMTP and mail server stuff and emails. Like, I have no idea what that would entail. So, as far as, like, trying to make it to where... I mean, there's the Google API for Gmail API. And I guess that might be, like, one way to do it. Like, if you could figure out how to make a program that has access to an email account. Or, well, a Gmail account. Hold on. And as long as it can read an email, and then, like, you can use that to send information into a database on the this is all on the back end, and then, I mean, and then on the front end, it just has a web server that people can see and be like, oh, that's who the votes are for, and then any person can see the website and count the votes first of all, so they know they're like, oh, well, there's no fraud, like. I can feel confident that this election is not being stolen one way or the other. Like, because we do need to fix that. I mean, and we have no excuse. Like, we have the tech tools nowadays. Like, I really think it's just people's aversion to letting other people know who you vote for. But I don't think it really matters. And honestly, like, unless they're reading your emails, they don't know who you voted for anyway. Like, you know, or I guess there could be some awkward situations. Like, you can go to check it or whatever, but, like... Or just don't vote at that point. If it's that toxic in your household to where your vote is going to upset like your home life, I mean, we need to figure out that. Like that's a whole separate issue. But I mean, because it shouldn't do that. Like it should just be like, you know, how we control who controls us. That's it. Like you can't let the people that control you control without like, you know, liability, understanding, accountability, and all the abilities. Oh man, I need armor, and this is probably the wrong direction to go. Could go back up this way. No, it's a bad idea. Oh, it's a terrible idea. Oh no, I didn't get armor at all. No. Oh no, there's the thing charging. Oh god. Okay, maybe it's just a good time to end. 30 is admirable. Oh no. In the end, it might not be my choice. Yep, I'm done. Oh. Ooh. It did take out the cherry cola, but I have no armor. Okay, now I'm going this way. We have plenty of money, but it doesn't mean... Oh, wait. I could have upgraded up there. I mean, I still can. It costs 15. Alright, let's do that. Oh no, this is a bad place too, because they pop out ahead and then you're stuck in this hallway. Ah! Unscathed. Wait, what direction was I heading? Armor upgrade, that's right. Okay. Oh yeah, so say everybody hacks the vote and your vote gets changed. Alright, well, then you just have to send an email saying, my vote was changed. And then they lock down your account, you can no longer change your vote, and then that's the only time when an IT person would actually take a look and be like, oh, here's what happened, and here's the IP address that sent the email that changed the vote the other way. Because you should be able to change it as many times as you want, although I don't think like many people would, so even then, you know, it might like raise some flags, be like, we might want to look into this, why someone is changing the vote so many times. And then yeah, because, and again, like, it shouldn't matter, and I feel like that's why so many people don't vote, is because we place so much importance on it, that it's almost like just a bad word, like, you know, it's not polite to talk about in, like, polite company or whatever, I don't know, like, however you want to describe it, like, it's divisive, and it needs to not be. Like, the country needs to be able to come together and agree to disagree, or agree. Like, there's a lot of times where we actually agree on a lot of stuff. I mean, like, some things are pretty straightforward and boring, like, as government should be. Like, how do you manage this stuff? And, like, you know, pay raises or no pay raises? Or, you know, do you spend money on this project or this project? Or should we just stop spending so much money on projects? Like, but then also, like, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get insta-kill.
Insta-kill.
And so we go kind of like pick our shots and try and get the. Is that all of them? Oh, no.
Shoppers available for export.
Yeah. I could jump on a text stream. I did an impromptu text stream, what was that, Tuesday? To make up for Sunday. And really shooting for Sundays, but yeah. I mean, I feel like I need to have some progress to even start off with, and then we can program some things. But I don't get anything done on the streams either. I mean, it's a little better than on my own, but it's not a whole lot better. I mean, I am still getting a decent amount done, especially for this not being like homework or a job or anything. It's a hobby. It's a security hobby for cybersecurity to ensure that we don't waste so much money on elections. We don't waste so much money on recounts. We don't waste so much emotions and energy and anger on dealing with all of it. And then the uncertainty of like our fellow Americans, like, you know, all of this stuff is just nonsense. And even to that effect, like our fellow human, like our fellow earthling, like that's the thing. Like, and I wish it wasn't so awkward to say like, you know, my fellow human, like, no, who says that? But then we need a word for it, like my fellow person. Well, person, it's better, but it's still like, there's so much like, I don't know, vernacular and communication. Ah. We almost need like that one Futurama episode where they have there's a new robot on the staff. And actually I kind of need this too, and I remind myself this when I was frustrated with work stuff not too long ago, but like, so the XJ9 or whatever it is the new robot, and Bender has to go through upgrade training or compatibility training or integration training, something like that, to make him compatible, or he got an upgrade to make him compatible with the new robot. And basically what happened was the whole episode is Bender is hallucinating this entire scenario of where the robot finally, like at the end of the scenario, comes in and saves all of like Bender's friends and coworkers, and like, and he's like, oh god, no, like I don't want to, like, you know, of all the humans I hated you the least, and like, and he has a very touching moment, and he's like, no, please save my friends, save my coworkers, and the XJ9's like, you sure, Bender? You realize this will be me helping you? And he's like, yes, no, I'm okay, like, do what you have to, and it's this, you know, huge emotional situation, and like, and the XJ9 goes and saves the crew, and he's like, yay, oh, I'm sorry I ever doubted you, and then like, and that's when the machine lifts off his head, and the people that he was standing in line with, like, and talking, like, all this smack about the XJ9 just, like, a moment ago, hear him say, "Oh, I love you, XJ9," after, like, and, you know, and the person ahead of them, like, before that, before all of this happened, they see this guy, like, or this robot, I guess, you know, not guy, but whatever. And then, like, the machine comes down on the other robot's head, and then he's like, "Oh, I hate the XJ9," and then it comes down, and he's like, lifts back up, "Oh, I love the XJ9." And so they're like, "Oh no, that's not gonna happen to me," and that's exactly what happens to Bender. So I don't know, it's one of those things, like, kind of reminds me of Dragon Tears, I think is the name of the book. It's like an old, Dean Koontz, I want to say. But, like, the antagonist in it can stop time. And it's just a crazy concept. I feel like a lot of people, well, Rick and Morty does it, where they have that episode where they stop time and, like, they have to remember to go put a mattress down from somebody they, like, pushed off a building or something. I don't know. Like, it got wild, and they did everything you can imagine. Like, they went and, like, robbed a bunch of places and, like, like, I don't know, ate a bunch of food and just, like, ran amok and just, like, did all the things, like, if you could just stop time. So, and that's one thing with, like, Neuralink that's kind of sketchy is, like, once they have access to your mind and memories, and, like, if they have the ability, like, for now it's just, like, input and output, like, visual or, like, other sensory, like, oh no, this is a bad direction. Okay. Oh, don't say it's still too long. Alright. Extend the herd. Oh, and I have no armor. No. Barely got my armor the last time. Whew. Oh, I saw that. Jeez, even just the simple zombie I can barely kill anymore. Try to keep something between me and that. There's no real point anymore at this, like, oh. I'm not even getting criticals. Oh, ah. Oh, man. God. Yeah. Oh, God. I love how those things don't really do a lot of damage. Like, I took one right there, like, direct hit. And that whatever that, like, wave sound beam that those guys are shooting didn't do a thing. It's more like a stun. Oh, man, there's just so many. Let's take him down this way. Yeah, now they're starting to show up here. Oh, no ammo. Alright. Yeah. I think I'm about to be done anyway. I need to go eat some dinner. Let's see, it's almost 8:30. I want to get some progress done. So if I can make... Let's just focus with one thing at a time. Let's make Samba. And if I can make something that people can log into and have separate home directories, because that would be really interesting to do, because, like, once upon a time I wrote a Linux script, there is a bash script, that what it would do is, it was called Boo, just B-U, so for backups. And from one of my favorite professors, or teachers, instructors, so I don't think he had his doctorate, so, like, there's that distinction. He wasn't allowed to call himself professor or blah, 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 but Brilliant guy. Instructor Applin, we can name drop, but he's retired, so he's not at CSU anymore. But he taught really good. Like he did the introductory Linux classes. He did, I think CS 253, which was like the computer, like the very first computer like engineering type. Although I say engineering loosely because I think that was 314 was legitimate computer engineering where you did like, okay, you do the software development through stages with a team, and then you rotate teams, and then you continue the software development. You actually like engineer a product in like life cycles and stuff. Whereas with 253, that was more just coding, but it was still in stages. It showed like the multiple layers of like making a file to do this function, or so like for the voting server, I would make a separate file to do to generate the emails. Like I would make that be its own file, its own with its own functions. I guess it would be an object. I don't know. I would have to see how it would work, but like, because I feel like the script would actually just work. I don't know how smart this like program has to be, because you're basically parsing an email, which I've done a program with that too, where we parsed a bunch of tweets, and we would trigger off of a signal symbol. And like it would be a reserved symbol that only meant like what you specifically wanted. Like this is the beginning of a new email, and so once the parsing tool that you build, it would read it in character by character, and see like, oh, well this is this and this is that. And I did this in Java way back in the day, and Java is very picky. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, here it is. Like, see, that doesn't do anything. It just, like, stuns me, which is fine. It's also the same with that big, like... I was gonna say that other one that doesn't seem to... Oh, except for when it blows up a car. That might be a cause for concern. Alright. Oh, God. Okay. Oh no, get it. Got it. Look how many shots this is taking on just the basic. Okay, the armored one, that makes a little more sense. Oh man. Where is the last one? The last few? There it is, okay. It's gotta be the last of them, but... Wonder how much the second one is. Oh, you know what? Oh no. No. Oh wait, I can upgrade this thing to like crazy. That's right, I forgot. The rarity is a thing in this game. You can make them stronger by the rarity, which is... Oh, and Borderlands. Ooh, that's a thing. Maybe I should switch to Borderlands. I don't know. Might try to cut it back to like only a couple times a week and make it actually be more meaningful. Like this is fun, and musing about like the different parts of projects and things that I could be doing is good to organize the thoughts, but then like you gotta actually do it. And it's so simple that like that's the thing, is like I feel like it already exists somewhere somehow. Like there's online voting forums and things, like there's Reddit where you can upvote and downvote things. I mean Wikipedia where you can like create things and edit things. But like all of these things, I feel like there's just like so much skepticism about that, especially with Wikipedia, because there's been people that went in and just made like ridiculously false claims, and they were up, and like that's why we need the upvote system and downvote system. Like we have it at Stack Overflow. I mean, I've used that. Actually, I just created an account actually, and I think that might be part of it. Is just like getting a bunch of people that take the time to sign up for these accounts to link like things they do and information to them. I mean, yes, your user data is being sold around, but like look at what everything Google provides. Like I use so much free stuff, and it's been great for school, work. I work for a nonprofit, and we're actually a Google shop, so there's that. Oh, hold on. It's pretty quiet down here. I feel like it's like a false calm. I mean, there's still like a lot of zombies, but like they're just not spawning preemptively like ahead. Oh god, oh no. Okay. There's so many. Alright. Just bunch them up here. Ah, whoa. Oh, there's that guy. That's painful. Jeez. Ah, oh no, is this it? Is this the day you look at me, Hector? Oh no! There's a window right there that they can come out of, and they do. And there's a window right there, and the monster, and all this. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 I didn't even put the armor in. Ooh, that one died pretty quick. Yeah, take that. Oh man. Oh god, no, no, that's it. Oh. Gotta get ammo. Like a cockroach, flee into the other room. I live to fight another day. Alright. Critical. We get so many criticals. Oh. I mean, I'm still going strong. So, yeah, I'll take a break, eat some dinner, and then maybe get on and do some tech stuff. Or just do some tech stuff and stream another day. Like, this might be it for today, and that's fine. So if I did, I mean, even if I just made a Docker file with the one that I have, so I have an example of how to make a Docker file for just Moodle, Nextcloud, and the Moodle one had PHP, I think it was just MariaDB with that one as well. Oh no, Postgres, that's right, because I haven't used Postgres before. And it really, like, I mean, it's been years since I've used MariaDB. I used SQL, like MySQL Workbench for one company. I mean, so there's like, I mean, it's all more or less the same once you learn like query language. Oh, hold on. Like you might need to learn some subtle nuances and like small differences, but like the overall idea of like querying a database is the same. Like you ask, you know, show me all the records that have this that's true about them. Like whether it's like all the records from this state or province, or all the records that have an outstanding balance, or all the records that have a last and first name, or all the records that don't have a field. Like, I mean, and then once you learn how to key off all that, then you can count, take inventory, or assess, or otherwise assess all sorts of types of like inventory, or yeah, still inventory. Like you think about like classes and services, like records of classes and services are still kind of inventory in a service business. Or even more of a fun thing to do, and this is a project that I want to kind of get started on as well. Even though I'm not going to finish like any of the other projects that I'm working on. Cataloging Magic the Gathering cards. So I have a massive collection, and which sucks because at the same time, every time I feel like I have to caveat like the child predators in the halfway house, they love to play Magic, and it's like they almost ruined the game. I mean, it sucks because like that, but that's a whole nother day and a whole nother topic. But for the actual game itself, and for, you know, youngsters getting into it, or older people too, like, I mean, it's a really enjoyable game. Like, everybody can get into it, and there's like entire like levels of dedication to it. Like, people get really into it. I have a couple friends that play actively, like, and I feel like I would if I had a better attention span, like, or if my life was like a little less chaotic. And I feel like, you know, high school kind of went into college, went into like, you know, struggling to find a job, and like, you know, feel like you're doing what you're supposed to, and not really being able to like just kind of sit back and relax. And oh, oh, there's someone hitting me from behind. So that's it usually. Oh no, 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 no. That's a lot. That's a lot. Ah, that thing just shows up already. Ah. Alright, well, yeah. I should just play sloppy and let them kill me at this point. Or not. Like, I just can't just, like, roll over and let them, you know, kill me. They gotta earn it. Ah, oh. Come on, keep going. What is all this? Oh, of course it's double points. Not that I really need points at this point. I almost got 30,000, which I could upgrade. I mean, at this point I need scrap to be able to upgrade it to a higher rarity. And then I think, unless it's like, I want to say it's like 45,000 maybe? I mean, it goes from 5,000 to 15,000 to 30,000. For pack-a-punching. And then, we could go see. I mean, I could still pack-a-punch this to the next level, but I feel like that's just asking for trouble. Trying to go to a melee weapon this late in the game. 35? I think this is the farthest I've ever been. Let's go ahead and get him to spawn in. I got one kill out of all that, but I saw a lot of critical hits, so like when you see all the yellow popping up, it's like at least a good indicator. I don't know. Oh, that's just a bad idea all around. Nope, nope, there it goes. It's madness. Alright. Gotta try to build them up. Like, they keep getting scattered. That's what the problem is. Like, I'm just gonna have to, like, do what I can and shave them off slowly. Ooh. Okay. Oh. And I can go this way. And go this way. Ah, but that thing is shooting me. I can go this way. Okay. No, we're out. Good Lord. Yeah, whatever that thing is. See, I don't understand what full power is. I mean, it's full power, there you go. But ah. Oh, they're starting to get fast. Oh, ah. A little too close to just poke you with that. Oh, that was a lot. Ah, there's still so many though. We're in the big leagues now. Oh. Okay. Oh man. Ah. Ah. Oh, ammo. And I have no more armor. This is it. Oh, there's so many of them. Like 3 of them. And I couldn't even kill that one zombie in front of me. Ah, smackdown. Alright, that's fair. I think it's about time. I need to go do something else. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go do some coding, and then maybe Sunday, if I'm able to do a tech stream, I can kind of go over what I programmed tonight. Oh, before I go, let's go see. Geez, 2 hours on that one match. Let us go see how far I got. She's almost, well, closer to 2 grand. No, closer to 1,500. Oh man. Oh, I got the double XP for 1 hour of that. Because I popped one of those at the beginning of the round. And so then 2 hours later. That was worth it though. Got a couple levels. Jeez. 65 of those things, 15 of those things. Alright, let's look at the weapons. Oh, I guess there's a 1,500. I wasn't as far as I thought with this thing. Oh, and then the other one I did get it. So the skateboard I got now it's into the specialties. So I need to do a field upgrade. So I think that's that machine where you can upgrade the rarity. And then it's Pack-a-Punch. So that's pretty straightforward. Although I think that was at the very end, so that might mean that if it's double Pack-a-Punch, it's still okay. I should hope it works like that, because that would suck if it's like, oh no, you've made it too strong, it doesn't count towards the challenge. So, anyways. Alright, well, ta-ta everyone, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in whatever I do next. It's already almost 9 o'clock. I think I might just be an old man and go to bed soon, so. Alright, ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one.